I'll say to him, like, what made you shoot? What made you shoot? You understand? Did you feel threatened? Like, what was it that actually made you shoot? You get me? And then, did you actually, like, yeah, I would have just said, like, what made you shoot? Like, did you feel threatened? Obviously, he would give me his answer. And then I would say, you get me, like, you need to apologise to the family. You understand? Like, we're all human, we make mistakes. We do things that we regret sometimes, you get me? And just admit what you've done and apologise to the family, and then we get on with our lives.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace!
He was killed on August the 4th, 2011 by police whilst being arrested because whatever wrong decisions he might have made that put him in that situation, he clearly did not deserve to be killed because the inquest jury concluded that he did not have a gun in his hand.
Armed police in unmarked cars forced the minicab to stop.
They executed a hard stop.
And within 4 seconds had shot Mark Duggan twice.
The first act was obviously me opening up the police car door, which you see in the film, let off the handbrake, and then we pushed the car into the road. So I think that was the first initial act that kind of sparked it, I suppose. You get me? And everything kind of escalated from there. But, you know, like in saying, did I start the riots? Obviously I did. But I always have to address that it wasn't something that I was proud of, because a lot of innocent lives got affected. I mean, there was deaths, innocent people's homes was affected, businesses, you understand? And I mean, like 5 years on, there's probably people that still hasn't recovered from what happened in 2011, and I always have to address that point, you get me, and apologise and let people know that it's not something that I intentionally meant, you get me? My sole reason was to fight the police, you get me? Because obviously I just felt that it was an injustice that they killed Mark. We went to the police station, basically demanding answers to why Mark had been shot. We stood out there for 6 hours for them to turn us away and tell us to clear the streets. It was hurtful when obviously he came out, no explanation even to why the officer couldn't make it to speak to us, you get me? So, and I felt, okay, like, you've killed him, now I'm gonna give you a real reason, yeah, to come out and fight the minute. I didn't really feel like a hero, but I felt like I went to jail for a just cause in my heart. You get what I'm saying? Because you've killed my boy, like I said, we brought a fight to you, you wasn't willing to fight, and then this is your way of getting back at me, you understand? Which is a coward move as far as I'm concerned. Now, you lot strengths in numbers. Like, when you're pulling up on the streets and going in people's pockets, there's usually 2, 3 of you, you understand, harassing one kid. You understand? So obviously this is how they work. So obviously when the odds was against them, he actually saw who they was as people. And they were just normal men like me and you.
Who killed Mark Duggan? Who killed Mark Duggan? Who killed Mark Duggan?
Through Marcus and Curtis, and through seeing how they behaved over the course of time that I was filming them, I saw that whatever background they've come from or whatever wrong decisions they might have made in their lives, they actually genuinely have the capacity to change. It seems to be consistently provoking a very, very strong, visceral, emotional reaction with audiences who've watched it. And for me, that is ultimately evidence that the film has succeeded in its intentions, and its intention was to make people feel emotional. Now, having said that, I think anyone watching The Hard Stop would have to probably agree and concede that it's not like we've done like a kind of, what's the word, a whitewash job on Marcus and Curtis to clean them up, to smooth around all the rough edges and present them as 2 Boy Scouts. Because when you watch the film, you can see the rough edges. there's a whole other section of society who do need that film to open their eyes to something they've never experienced in their lives. And so we hope that the Hard Stop is able to have that effect.
We've had what we can only call a perverse judgment. The jury found that he had no gun in his hand, and yet he was gunned down.
They're trying to disregard us like we're nothing, yeah? No way. You think we're gonna go away quietly? You're mad. You're mad.
Hopefully one day, I mean, like, look at the result of the Stephen Lawrence case, or like the Hillsborough. It's like these things tend to come out after a certain amount of years, so hopefully maybe one day he's sitting down and he thinks, you know what, I need to tell the world what actually happened. So, God willing, he comes forward and speaks, hopefully.